Jason and Lucy. Newly married, full of dreams, but facing a challenge. David insists that Sarah stays home, despite their growing financial and time struggles. With his hands full, juggling a demanding job and 2 struggling businesses, will his decision bring stability or push them into deeper trouble? Watch how their story unfolds. This is brought to you from Danny Ludofia Animations. Please subscribe, like, comment and share this video. Thank you and stay tuned.
Lucy, why are you still looking at job ads? You're my wife now. You don't need to work, I'll take care of everything.
I know, Jason. And honestly, I love hearing that. It makes me feel so special knowing that you want to provide for me. But you know, I've always dreamed of having a career too.
Completely understand, sweetheart. But I don't want you stressing about work when I'm here to take care of you. I want you to enjoy life, focus on our home, and just be happy. You've done enough, your studies, your dreams, I'll make sure you lack nothing.
That's so sweet of you. Every woman prays for a husband who would cherish and provide for her. And I can see how much you love me.
More than words can say, Lucy. I made a vow before God and our families to protect and provide for you. And I take that seriously. I don't want you worrying about bills, job pressures, or anything that takes away your peace.
You sound so confident, like you already have everything figured out. But Jason, what if something unexpected happens? I mean, God forbid, but life can be unpredictable.
That's true. Life is full of surprises. But I trust in God, and I trust in my ability to take care of us. I'm working hard, making investments, and planning ahead. My goal is to build a home where you feel safe, secure, and never have to worry about finances.
So, you're saying I should just relax, shop, and enjoy life?
Exactly. But more than that, I want you to focus on what makes you happy. If you want to take up a hobby, volunteer, or even start a small business from home, I'll support you. I just don't want you to feel pressured to work because you think you have to contribute financially. You are blessed. And so am I. I married the most beautiful, intelligent, and kind-hearted woman. And I want to give you the best life possible.
You know what? I'll trust you on this. I'll focus on our home, our future, and supporting you in every way I can. I may not be working a job, but I'll make sure you always come home to peace, love, and happiness.
That's all I could ever ask for. Thank you for trusting me, Lucy. Together, we'll build a beautiful life. Michael, it's that time again. We need to check our stock and see what's running low so I can place new orders. How's everything looking?
Yes, sir. I've already gone through most of the shelves, and I have a detailed report for you. First off, we're almost out of common pain relievers like paracetamol and ibuprofen. We only have about 5 packs left, and considering how fast they sell, we should restock immediately.
That makes sense. Those are always in high demand. What about antibiotics? Amoxicillin, azithromycin, and the others?
Well, amoxicillin is down to just 3 bottles, and azithromycin is completely out of stock. We had a lot of prescriptions for it last week, and every pack got sold out quickly. I'd suggest restocking a higher quantity this time.
That's concerning. We definitely need more of that. What about cough syrups and cold medicines? It's flu season, so I'm sure they've been selling fast.
You're absolutely right. Our cough syrups, especially the non-drowsy formulas, are nearly finished. We have only 2 bottles left of the most popular brands. Even kids' cough syrups are running low. We should also order more vitamin C supplements, because a lot of customers have been buying them to boost their immunity.
Good insight, Michael. We have to adapt to what customers need. Alright, let's finalize this list and place the order today. I want everything restocked by the weekend, so we're fully prepared. Anita, I wanted to check in with you about our stock levels and, more importantly, customer feedback. You interact with our customers every day, so you have a better sense of what they like and what they're complaining about. Tell me, how have things been lately?
Yes, sir, I have a lot to share. First, let's talk about smartphones. The newer models, especially the high-end brands like the iPhone 15 and Samsung Galaxy S23, have been selling fast. Many customers love them, but some are saying they're too expensive. A few have asked if we can stock more budget-friendly options, like mid-range phones that still have good features. Right now, we have very few affordable options left.
That's a good point. Not everyone can afford flagship devices. We should look into getting more mid-range models, especially from brands like Xiaomi and Tecno. People want value for their money. What about laptops? How are those moving?
Laptops have been a mixed experience. High-performance gaming laptops are doing well because more people are getting into gaming and content creation. But regular office laptops, like those used for business and school work, are in high demand, and we're running low. Customers have specifically been asking for more Dell and HP models, because they trust those brands for durability. A few also asked about MacBooks, but since we don't have a large stock of those, we lost some potential sales.
I see. That means we need to balance our stock. It's great that gaming laptops are selling, but we can't ignore everyday users who just need something reliable for work or school. I'll add more HP and Dell models to our next order, and we should consider keeping a few more MacBooks in stock for premium buyers. What about accessories? Are customers happy with what we have?
Accessories are another area we need to work on. Phone chargers and earphones, especially the fast-charging ones, are almost sold out. Customers keep asking for original brands because they don't trust generic ones. Wireless earbuds and Bluetooth speakers are also in high demand. Some customers have been asking about smartwatches, but we don't have enough variety right now.
That makes sense. People are more tech-savvy now, so they want high-quality accessories that last. I'll make sure we restock branded chargers and headphones, especially Apple, Samsung, and Anker products. We should also bring in more smartwatches, considering how popular fitness tracking has become. Now, what about customer service? Have there been any complaints?
Mercy. I'm so glad you came. I was beginning to feel like I was living in a ghost town. Come in, come in. Lucy, you sound so excited to see me. What's going on? Don't tell me you've been home alone all this time? Come sit down, please. That's exactly what's happening. Every single day, it's just me and the walls of this house. Jason is always busy, his pharmacy, the tech store, his office job. He's running so many things at once. And since he insists I don't work, I just stay here, waiting for him to come back. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me that Jason is handling all these businesses plus his office job, and you're just at home doing nothing? Well, not nothing. I take care of the house, cook, and make sure everything is in order. But yes, he told me I don't need to work, and honestly, I was happy about it at first. He said he wants to provide for me completely, and I felt so loved by that. Lucy, I know Jason is a hardworking man, and I respect that. But this is not right. You can't just sit at home while he runs around doing everything. It's too much pressure on him, and it's not healthy for you either. But Mercy, isn't it every woman's dream to have a husband who provides everything? He doesn't want me to stress over work. He says I should just relax and enjoy life.
Lucy, life is not that simple. I understand Jason's intentions. He loves you, and he wants to take care of you. But what if something unexpected happens? What if he falls sick, loses his business, or something else changes? How will you survive if you don't have any financial independence?
I never really thought about it that way. Jason is doing so well, and I just assumed things would always be this good.
That's exactly the problem. You're assuming. Life is unpredictable, Lucy. A wise woman prepares for the future. I'm not saying you should go against Jason, but at least have something of your own. A skill, a small business, something that gives you financial security.
But Jason would feel like I don't trust him if I insist on working. He's so determined to provide for me.
Lucy, trusting your husband doesn't mean you should be completely dependent on him. Even strong men get tired. If you have something of your own, you're not only securing yourself, but you're also helping him. What if one day, Jason needs you to step in and help with the finances? Wouldn't you want to be able to do that?
I never really considered it from that angle. I just thought staying home and letting him handle everything was the best way to support him.
Supporting him also means being prepared. You don't have to get a 9-to-5 job if you don't want to. You can start something small, an online business, freelancing, or even helping out in one of his businesses. That way, you're not just sitting here waiting for him.
You know what? You're right. I don't want to be in a situation where I can't help if Jason ever needs me. Maybe I should talk to him about getting involved in his business or starting something small on my own.
That's the spirit. A good marriage is about partnership. He takes care of you, but you should also position yourself to be helpful. That way, if life throws any challenges your way, you'll be ready.
Thank you, Mercy. You always know how to open my eyes. I'll talk to Jason about this. I want to support him, but I also want to be prepared for whatever the future holds.
Now that's my girl. Let's have some tea and talk about business ideas.
Jason, you're late again. This is the third time this month. What's going on? I apologize, sir. It's just been a hectic morning. I had to check on my pharmacy, my tech store, and make sure everything was running smoothly before coming in. I didn't plan to be late, but business matters took longer than expected. I understand that you have personal businesses, Jason, and I respect your ambition. But you also have responsibilities here. We expect you to be on time and fully focused when you're at work. Jason, it sounds like you have a lot on your plate. Running multiple businesses while maintaining a corporate job is no small task. But can I ask, why isn't your wife helping in at least one of your businesses? Wouldn't that take some pressure off you? My wife? No. I don't want Lucy working, at all. I've told her from the beginning that I will provide for everything. She doesn't need to step into my business affairs. I think that's putting too much weight on your shoulders? You're stretched thin, and it's affecting your performance here. If Lucy could help manage one of your businesses, even in a small way, it would allow you to focus better on your office job. Mr. Collins, with all due respect, I don't want my wife working. Not in my businesses, not anywhere. It's my duty as a man to provide for her. She deserves to rest and enjoy life. I don't want her dealing with stress, customers, or anything work-related. Jason, we're not saying she should take over your business. But a partnership and marriage is also about sharing burdens. Right now, you're running yourself ragged trying to be everywhere at once. That's not sustainable. Think about it, Jason. If Lucy helps out even part-time, maybe overseeing the accounts at your pharmacy or handling online sales for your tech store, You won't have to divide yourself between so many places. You could focus more on this job and still keep your businesses running smoothly. No. That's not happening. Lucy is my wife, not my business partner. I don't want her working. I don't care if I have to work twice as hard. I married her to take care of her, not to make her work for me. Jason, I admire your dedication, but this mindset might hurt you in the long run. What happens if one day you fall sick or get overwhelmed? What if your businesses need urgent attention and you can't be there? Who will step in? I'll handle it. I always do. Jason, I can see you're passionate about protecting your wife from stress, but protecting someone doesn't mean making them completely dependent. A wise man prepares for every possibility. If you keep doing everything alone, you might break down. And when that happens, who will keep things running? I get what you're trying to say, but my decision stands. Lucy is not working. She doesn't need to. I'll figure out how to balance everything. All right, Jason. It's your choice, but just know that even the strongest men need help sometimes. Lucy, why are you sitting out here? It's late. You should be inside relaxing.
The house is too quiet, Jason. Every day, it's just me and the silence. I clean, I cook, I wait for you to come home. But it's the same routine over and over again. It's lonely.
Lonely? But I've given you everything you need. The house, the comfort, the freedom to rest without worrying about work. What else could you possibly want?
Jason, I appreciate everything you do for me. I really do. But I feel empty. I don't just want to sit at home doing nothing. I want to do something meaningful. That's why I want to work, at least manage one of your businesses.
No, Lucy. We've talked about this before. You don't need to work. I can provide for you, for us. I don't want you stressing over business matters. Your only job is to enjoy life and let me handle everything.
Jason, don't you see? I don't want to just enjoy life while you run around exhausting yourself. I want to help. You have a pharmacy, a tech store, your office job. How long do you think you can keep doing all of this alone? I could take some of the weight off your shoulders.
Lucy, do you think I'm struggling? I've been handling everything just fine. I don't need help. And even if I did, I wouldn't want my wife to be the one working. It's my responsibility as a man to provide for you.
Jason, providing isn't just about money. It's about preparing for the future, making sure we're both secure. What if one day something happens and you can't do all this by yourself? What if your businesses need immediate attention and you're not available? Shouldn't I at least be able to step in?
Nothing will happen. And even if it does, I will handle it, as I always do. I don't want to burden you with responsibilities that aren't yours. I want you to be happy, to live stress-free.
But Jason, I'm not happy like this. I sit in that house day after day, doing nothing fulfilling. I want to contribute, to feel like I have a purpose beyond just sitting around. Why does my happiness not matter?
Lucy, it matters. That's why I do all of this. Everything I build, everything I work for, is for you. I don't want you in the middle of business stress, handling customer issues, dealing with the pressures of work. That's my job, not yours.
Jason, do you think I'm weak? That I can't handle responsibility? Because I can. I'm your wife, your partner, not a child to be shielded from life. I can do more than sit in that house waiting for you to come home exhausted every night.
You are not weak, Lucy. But that doesn't mean you need to work. I married you to take care of you, not to make you work for me. That's final.
So you'd rather let me sit in a quiet house, lonely, than let me stand beside you and support you?
I'd rather know you're safe and comfortable than see you struggling with work. This conversation is over, Lucy. I won't change my mind. Let's get in. It's too late to still stay out here.
And what about my mind, Jason?
Hello, Anita. What's going on?
Sir, we have a problem at the tech store. A customer is here, furious about a faulty laptop he bought last week. He says he's been calling, but no one has given him a solution. He's demanding to see you personally or get a full refund immediately.
I thought I told the technician to handle customer complaints. Did he check the laptop?
Yes, sir, but the customer insists he won't deal with anyone except the owner. He's making a scene, and other customers are starting to gather around. I'm afraid if this isn't handled properly, we might lose more customers.
All right, try to calm him down. Tell him I'll get there as soon as I can.
Okay, sir, but please hurry.
Yes, this is Jason. Jason, where are you? The CEO just called for an emergency meeting, and he specifically asked for you. This is important. You need to be here right away. I'm on my way, but I just got a situation at my tech store. Can this meeting wait? No, Jason. This is a top priority meeting about restructuring. Your role is being evaluated, and your input is needed. If you're absent, it won't reflect well on your commitment to this company. All right, I'll be there as soon as possible. What now?
Sir, we have a big issue. A supplier just arrived, saying we haven't paid balances from last month, and they're refusing to deliver new stock until it's cleared. We're already running low on essential medicines, and customers are waiting. I don't know what to do.
That can't be right. I made those payments last week. Did you check with the accountant? Yes, but the supplier is claiming they didn't receive confirmation from their end. They need you to sort this out personally, or they'll leave with the stock. This is unbelievable. Look, try to stall them. Tell them I'm on my way. All right, sir, but please hurry. This is too much. How did I let things get to this point? One moment, I feel like I have everything under control, and the next, everything is falling apart at the same time. The tech store, an angry customer making a scene. If I don't handle it properly, I could lose my reputation, maybe even more customers. I should have trained my staff better. Maybe I should have hired a manager who could deal with these things without calling me for every single problem. And then the office, an emergency meeting that could determine my future at the company. Mr. Williams already thinks I'm distracted. If I miss this, I could risk my position. And I can't afford that. Not after all these years of hard work. And now the pharmacy, unpaid balances? How? I made those payments. If the suppliers pull out, I'll have customers waiting for medicines I can't provide. The business will suffer, and my employees will struggle. But can I admit that? Can I tell her that after all my strong words, I actually do need her? That I can't do this alone? I have to make a choice. I can't be everywhere at once. And maybe it's time to stop acting like I have to be. No, I can handle it. My wife doesn't have to work, I don't want it. It's hard for me to accept that. Then, what should I do now? Which one comes first?